Okay, let's talk about something we all do, probably dozens of times a day without even thinking about it. Changing lanes. It seems so simple, right? But what if I told you it's one of the most deceptively dangerous things we do behind the wheel?
Seriously, just think about it for a second. Your commute this morning, running errands. Was it 5 times? 10? Maybe more? We do it so often it becomes automatic, and that's exactly where the danger hides. And that's the absolute heart of the issue. Because it feels so routine, we forget that the margin for error is razor thin. One tiny misjudgment, one moment of distraction, and things can go wrong fast.
So let's break that down. Why is this everyday action such a high stakes move? Well, it's because it's a delicate dance of timing, judging distances, and needing your complete, undivided attention. And look, these things are all connected. A simple sideswipe isn't just a sideswipe. It can easily cause the cars behind to slam on their brakes, which disrupts the whole flow of traffic. And that's how you get a chain reaction, a multi-vehicle pileup, or even a road rage incident. It all starts with that one bad move.
But here's the good news. It's not about luck. There is a proven blueprint, a sequence of steps that, once it becomes second nature, will slash your risk every single time. And here it is. Notice it starts before you even move an inch. You're looking way ahead and way behind. Then come the mirrors. But step 3, this is the one people forget. The physical head check. Actually turning your head to look over your shoulder is non-negotiable. That's the only way to truly clear your blind spot. Only then do you signal, find your gap, match your speed, and glide over smoothly. Every single step, in order, every time. Just as important as knowing how to change lanes is knowing when not to. Intersections, way too much going on. Curves and hills, you can't see what's coming. And in bad weather, forget about it. The risks just skyrocket. Sometimes the smartest and safest move is to just stay in your lane.
Now, to pull off that perfect lane change, you need one critical thing: space. It's all about managing the space around your vehicle, so the question is, how much space do you really need? Well, there's a brilliantly simple tool for that.
3 seconds. I know, doesn't sound like a lot of time, does it? But in the world of driving, 3 seconds is a lifetime. It's the absolute minimum buffer you need to see a problem, process it, react, and have your brakes actually do their job. And here's how you can measure it right now in your car. Just pick something on the side of the road, like a signpost. The second the car in front of you passes it, you start counting. 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. If you pass that same signpost before you're done counting, you're following way too close. But remember, 3 seconds is the baseline. That's for perfect conditions. Once you're on the highway, you need to bump that up to at least 4 seconds. And if the weather turns nasty, rain, snow, you name it, you have to double it. Yeah, an 8-second gap might feel weirdly huge, but trust me, physics doesn't care how it feels. That's the space you need to stay safe on a slick road. Okay, let's move on to a couple of critical things. One is a timeless, absolutely unbreakable rule of the road, and the other is the modern tech that's designed to help us out. Let's just be crystal clear on this. There are no exceptions. Not on an empty road, not when you're in a hurry. The answer to should I signal is always 100% of the time, yes. And here's why. Yeah, it's the law, but it's so much more than that. Your signal is the only way you can talk to the other drivers around you. When you signal early, you make your next move predictable, and predictability is what keeps everyone safe. It removes the guesswork. Honestly, it's just plain courteous. So you've done everything right. You checked your mirrors, you did the head check, but we're all human. We can miss things. What happens when a car is hiding perfectly in that blind spot? Well, that's where modern technology can be a real lifesaver. This comparison really shows you the benefit. Without it, everything is on you, your eyes, your judgment. With it, you've got radar constantly scanning those blind spots. It can even warn you about a car coming up way faster than you realize, something that's really hard to judge with a quick glance. It's that extra layer of defense, that little flashing light in your mirror that says, hey, not yet. But, and this is the most important thing to remember about this tech, it's a fantastic co-pilot. It is not the pilot. You are. Your eyes, your brain, your experience. Those are and always will be the primary safety systems in your car. So, when we put this all together, the risks, the step-by-step method, the tools, what's the big takeaway? It's that your driving habits have an impact that goes way beyond just your own vehicle. I absolutely love this idea.
When you signal a little earlier or take that extra half second for a proper head check, you're not just doing it for yourself. You're making the entire road more predictable and calmer for everybody else. You're literally creating ripples of safety.
So I'll leave you with this last thought. After everything we've talked about, what's the one specific thing you're going to commit to doing on your very next drive? Will it be that head check every single time? Will it be checking your following distance with a 3-second rule? Just pick one thing, make it a habit, and let's all make the road a little safer.
Please like, subscribe, and get notified.